episode. Well, kind of a quick little episode. As you can see, don't have Tyler here with me yet. We did do a quick little recording after our practice today, and just talked about a few quick little things, some things that we're trying to implement as far as like getting our wrestlers to know about other wrestlers and other matches, and then just talking a little about some stuff that we want to talk about more in depth a little bit later on. Kind of a not really a format change to the show, but maybe kind of how we space some things out and how we number things. As far as we're doing our show, just making some things a little bit easier, I think, on us, and hopefully still also getting a chance to get some content out to you guys on a little bit more of a regular basis, especially now with season starting and stuff like this. So we might be able to hit a few more kind of to be continued episodes, or for a while I think we started off with some slightly shorter episodes to begin with, and then kind of just got into excuse me, sorry about that. As we were having episodes and stuff, just kind of got into some longer conversations, which I think will still be really fun to do when we have time for it. But I think this kind of format, I might call this one really a little subcast, just because this was our first time doing it, but kind of merging, kind of in a way, our subcast. Still think we'll do subcasts where it's just Tyler or myself talking about little tidbits or inspirational and motivational things that you guys can be doing, or things that we just want to share with you. So I think it'll all be kind of fun stuff, headed in the right direction. Either way, it was kind of nice to be able to sit and talk for 5-10 minutes and just get a little bit of stuff out for everybody to have something to listen to, watch if you want to watch it on YouTube, listen to on any of the things that you stream on or follow on with the podcast, whether it be Apple Podcasts or Castbox, Stitcher. I think it's pretty much up on everything now. We use Anchor; it sends it all out to everything. So, but we got to do that today, and that was kind of fun. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw these two little video clips together and just get our stuff out there to you guys. As always, thanks for listening, and let us know if there's something you want to hear us talk about. Like I said, I think we want to talk a little bit more about the Kyle Snyder move. This weekend is the Bill Farrell Invitational. I think it's an invitational, not sure. Freestyle Greco actually going on right now, or the Greco portion is. Women's stuff was going on. Freestyle is this weekend. Looking forward to seeing a lot of great wrestlers. It's kind of cool that we'll get to see college and senior level pro guys getting after it. Should be a great tournament to watch. Obviously, you can see our little take on the Iowa-Chattanooga match coming up this weekend as well. So lots of good stuff coming your way. Like I said, I'm going to put it all together for you, and we'll be trying to get us some more content out to you on a little bit more of a regular basis. Hit us up, start getting back into it. For those of you who follow the McCracken wrestling stuff, go get some gear this weekend. Speaking of which, I gotta go order something real quick. And then, I would like to, also get some more Cerebrus gear ordered soon. But just let us know what you guys think, and we'll be, like I said, if we keep doing it right, have more stuff coming your way. All right, thanks, guys. And hey, what do you know? We got it going real quick. Figure we throw a quick little impromptu session after practice on a Friday. Is this even we both in here? Yeah, we go. Yeah, that's kind of weird how it's angled. All right, like I said, quick impromptu session after practice today. Started off a little slow, but practice ended well. What'd you say?
Yeah. I mean, we got small practice, but we got a lot of stuff done, I think.
I guess one of the big things that we're going to hit just right now, it's not even really a big thing, it's just kind of more of a little segment, and I guess when I get home, maybe I'll do kind of like a quick recording, just kind of say, hey, check this little bit out right now. We kind of introduced, for our Thursday or Fridays, depending on whichever practice is the last practice of the week, trying to wear a college shirt that has wrestling.
I'm wearing just a sweater right now. I didn't even think to partake this week.
It's not like we didn't talk about this or anything. So, yeah, let me hit this real quick. So,
the fault is entirely on me on that one. I mean, I could have thrown it old school. If I could find the shirt, I could have thrown it old school and wore that 1996 ACC championship shirt that I got that was held at Clemson. So, I mean, I could have done that.
He doesn't have that, though. So
I can't find it.
See, told you.
I
wouldn't have lost it.
I wouldn't have either. I think my brother took it, honestly.
Probably.
He takes a lot of my clothes.
Probably.
That makes him look bigger, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So picking, we wanted our guys to go ahead and make a pick or do basically anything because our guys are so green to wrestling. Just want to expose them to something. Like look up the school, look up what the program is, tell us who the coach is, tell us literally just about anything. One of the wrestlers, who won the match. If you find out something
For example, like we talked about Iowa and Chattanooga, and we said, if one of them comes back with the name of Spencer Lee, I'll be really happy. Just the fact that they know the name Spencer Lee. Matter of fact, I'll be even happier if they do DeSanto, just because of that means I know they got onto something like Flow and checked out their stuff.
Flow's going to be the only way they see that. Like they see that. Well, I don't say the only way,
but that's what I'm saying. It's like they actually looked at something, and for them to say DeSanto, like that's they got on the Flow, which means I'm kind of happy that they checked out their social media or whatever it was.
2 days of no running if someone comes back with DeSanto, other than one particular person.
Yeah. So if they come back with no DeSanto, no running, that's kind of awesome. It's done. If somebody comes back with DeSanto, they get 2 days no running, other than stance of motion and whatnot. So anyway, we were also like, you got to make a pick.
Yes.
So wear the shirt that you make the pick for.
And like him, he's always going to wear Iowa, but he's never going to pick them.
Yes, because I am going to, as I did in practice. Yes, of course. I am not biased in any form or fashion whatsoever. They are going to win NCAAs, but they will lose their opener to Chattanooga Strong. All right, going to happen. Okay, that's where it's at. All right, so that's kind of our pick for a little.
Smells a little bit, but I'm going to put it on.
Should smell like you, as you were my partner the whole practice.
That sounds kind of weird.
Okay, yeah, that did sound a little weird. All right, we're not going to edit that because we don't edit anything because this is more fun this way. All right,
put a beeping sound over. No, but yeah, I'm going Iowa.
All right, you're going Iowa. Yeah, Chattanooga. I mean, I am not
Illinois. It might be Iowa.
I am not biased whatsoever. I mean, we just know that Chattanooga is the greatest thing around. The only other thing I wanted to hit real quick while I had you here, and I was still just thinking about it some more, was we're going to talk about it some more, is the move of Kyle Snyder to Penn State.
And then the return of, or I don't want to say the return, but Jaden Cox.
Jaden Cox now
the Buckeyes.
Kind of signing with the Ohio RTC. Helping part-time when he wants to, like doors open policy, whenever he wants to get there. Him knowing what weight he's going at, but not telling anybody, saying it's only going to be when he steps on the scale. I was like,
that is like the most villain thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he's just mad at me because, like.
But no, it's also genius when you think about it.
It really is,
because his opponents aren't going to know. So you're going to have, either David Taylor.
I mean, it's going to come out beforehand. I mean, we're going to see what his weight is when he's training with people and stuff like that. But that's still less time that they can. It is.
He knows. He's already game planning. Mm-hmm. Them, on the other hand, the other two, which I mean, David Taylor's going to have a history with him. He's going to have kind of a game plan. And I'm sure if Kyle Snyder was being smart, he would probably be preparing. But still, I mean, it's smart on his move.
So,
but it's evil for us.
For sure. And then it's kind of like a minor thing, but I'm still curious because, we've turned into, I guess we've always kind of been deer hounds, but, just as we get older, I think that's kind of what we turn into. I'm also very curious about the whole Rudis scrap life dynamics of Kyle Snyder. I mean, he had the Rudis shoe, but he's going to an RTC, which is very heavily sponsored by Scrap Life, which... Okay, I'm going to say, I like Scrap Life stuff because I like the Under Armour stuff. Like, it feels good, but their designs of late have not been as good.
I've never liked Under Armour. I've never liked any Under Armour gear.
Dude, I've got some of the cold weather Under Armour gear. That stuff keeps you warm, though.
Yeah, but, I've got some stuff. Like, I've got some cold weather gear that I've worn, running.
Yeah, it keeps you warm, man.
I mean,
it does its job.
But it's overpriced to me. And to me, it doesn't even look that good. It's for what I'm paying for it.
Now, Scrap Life, if you want to send me some more stuff, I'd be glad to wear it too.
You can send it to me too, but I'm going to sell it and make some money. Or I'll go buy some ASICs. Some Rudis.
But we are very much very Rudis. We do like Rudis. So I'm just curious to see how that plans out. I guess it's the art teacher designer part of me that just wonders about the little things like that. How much does that play a role in things? Like, is there a signing bonus with a sponsor when you go to some of these places? Because I mean, we can see Ohio State is very Rudis heavy. I mean, if you look at their stuff, I mean, Tomasello to the not Oliver, but J.O.
Yeah,
Jordan Oliver, not J.O. Where's J.O. at now anyway? He's going to be at the Bill Farrell, huh?
Which is also this weekend.
Yes, also this weekend. Great stuff. All sorts of great stuff to watch. So I'm just curious how all that stuff pans out and how that plays out. So, we're going to cut it because we're going to, unless you got anything you want to throw out real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say one other thing. Yeah. Now that you dropped it to me, I can't remember.
Oh.
We were just, you were talking about Gear Hounds?
Gear Hounds wanting new shoes. Anybody want to send us shoes?
Oh.
Hats, shirts, anything. I'm good with all that. So, whatever.
Oh, yeah. No, I was going to make the point. I was like, it could be like the NBA, where like a team might be sponsored by Nike,
or
but then they get wear their own individual shoe. Which I mean, I guess that would be
that could work. I mean, Big Ten is like predominantly Nike sponsored, and I notice all their schools still wear Nike.
Nike / Jordan, like, which I mean, the same thing.
And then and even in wrestling, and the schools that have a sponsor like Under Armour who don't do shoes are able to either pick up Nike, Adidas, Asics, or even Rudis. I've noticed. So it's kind of an interesting world where
it has been Rudis.
Yeah, and it has been. They picked up a lot of stuff. So it's been an interesting world to see how all that stuff plays out. I'm curious as to how that continues to play out. I just want to see more gear, more stuff come out, and I'd like to get my hands on as much of it as I can.
I don't think they will, just simply because
he was the foundation of the whole
Rudis campaign.
The whole Rudis campaign,
was all Kyle Snyder.
We'll start off with that. So
I don't want to say all, but
not all, but it was a big push. That was the first shoe. Really, was the Kyle Snyder, and then the Caliga, and then the Sly Fox,
which
and
then Dave. I hate to say. I mean, obviously, spoiling anything, but like Dave Schultz obviously is not around to be getting
to get stuff, but I mean that was kind of the start of that, and I think it was a big thing, and especially now with the we can't go too far into it with the whole NCAA now wanting to pay athletes for their likeness and whatnot.
Don't like
it. But I'm just saying with the whole shoe thing and everything else that can happen. So lots of stuff to talk about. I think I'm going to change up the format of our podcast a little bit. You remember how we used to do subcasts and had them numbered differently?
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to do a continuous run on the number. Cerebrus Wrestling Podcast number 44.
But now, the subcast would just be subcast?
The subcast, well, it was subcast. Like, we had our regular episode 44 and then subcast episode, 15, subcast episode 6. I'm thinking about just, because it's just easier to number it and all that, just doing, it'll still be subcast because we'll mark it as subcast because it's a shorter, quicker little note for either one of us. Number. But, no, maybe even giving it a number, but just giving it, it'll just that way all the episodes stay in order. So, the next time we record an episode, so subcast will be number 45, and then our next regular episode will be 46, just to keep a continuous number. So it's just really a count of all this stuff, but it'll still be marked by subcast, regular cast, or whichever. Yeah. I don't know. We'll play around with it. We'll see what happens, just to see. Because I was looking at the numbering and the seasons, because I did start this as season 3, because new season did start.
Still have not done a technique video this year, or not this season.
Yeah. This season. So, things to get onto. But for right now, it's time to grub and get some dinner and go home. And
it is. I got to go home and shower and see my girlfriend, so.
I'm here. No.
I'm missing meatloaf to see her, but that's fine.
Wait.
Like the food.
Yeah, I don't know. You're making meatloaf.
Oh, my brother is. I'm not.
Oh, I was like, your meatloaf is good. How do you miss? I was like, say, how are you missing your own meatloaf that you're making?
Yeah, it's going to cook. I'm just going to let it burn.
Okay, I was thoroughly confused. I was like, dude, you make a good meatloaf that you've talked about it a lot. So
I'm gonna have to make it. I'm gonna have to make it and bring it in.
And then
I'll bring that, some mashed potatoes and fried okra, and we'll sit here and have our guys do stuff. I will do that next turn for a tournament for the hospitality room.
Bring your own stuff,
but just for us.
Bring in some stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
Bye.